Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and it's time for another edition of Something Old, Something New. Today for Something Old, we're going to check out one of the coolest and outright important records ever made. It's 1973, and it's Herbie Hancock's Headhunters. Let me get this out of the way. Headhunters is one of the first albums I ever remember hearing in my life, and the cover is without question the first one I ever remember being captivated by. But the fact of the matter is, by the time this album came out, Herbie Hancock had already established himself as a legend within the world of jazz due to his work with some of the biggest names ever, like Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, and so many others. However, Headhunters represents a massive turning point in music history, as this is the beginning of the jazz fusion that you know in the modern sense. In fact, leading up to this record, Herbie Hancock hadn't been able to find the sound he was looking for in his sextet, so he trimmed it down to the quartet you find on Headhunters. Furthermore, there's no guitar on this album, which in the fact that he's playing soul and funk sounds is almost unthinkable. But there's no getting around it. Headhunters boasts some of the funkiest sounds and deepest grooves you'll find anywhere in music history. The instruments truly melt together on every single song, and the resulting sound is unlike anything else anyone has ever recorded. Whether they're creating an almost lulling groove and pulling out every single nuance of these songs, or they're working at top speed just spinning the musical theme around. This is as flawless a combined performance as you'll find anywhere, and the musicianship throughout Headhunters is second to none. In reality, this record isn't really jazz, and it's not really funk, and it's not really soul. It's not really anything, it's just Headhunters. And if somehow you've never heard the mind-blowing musical majesty that is this record, stop whatever you're doing right now and run, do not walk, to the nearest copy of this absolutely indispensable piece of musical perfection. Okay everybody, today for something new, we're going to check out the new album from the group Gangrene, and it's called Vodka and Ayahuasca. Gangrene is actually the combined effort of producers and rappers The Alchemist and Oh No, and very early on in the record, it's clear why they put the term producer before they do MC when referring to themselves. At first, it seems like they're rhyming so masterfully that there's not enough space in the beats to hold all the rhymes they're trying to fit in. But then you realize that they just failed to use an appropriately timed beat for their songs, and it's kind of an amateur mistake. Adding to that, the vocals are a bit too far forward in the mix, so it kind of throws the sound off balance. However, it is refreshing to hear a harder style rap record that makes an effort to keep the vocals more intelligible and more clear throughout the record. But in a lot of ways, that's counteracted by the fact that every single song seems to end with some sort of skit or spoken piece. It just disjoints the entire album, and I've honestly never understood the idea of skits on an album that's not a comedy record. But juxtaposing that negative aspect is the fact that the songs are actually great in terms of music. They're able to make hard-hitting, bouncing beats without overloading on the bass, and in a lot of ways you can tell that they understand the music part of rap music. In fact, the beats and music are so superior to the rhymes on this record, I'd be very interested to see what an MC with real talent could do with these songs. The fact is, from end to end, the poor rapping quality and the excessive amount of skits quickly become a distraction on this record, to the point where they're outright annoying. In the end, in terms of hip-hop style, there's absolutely nothing to write home about concerning this record. But on the buy it or borrow it, if you're a fan of good beats, this one's a borrow it at best. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, go ahead and leave a comment, go ahead and click like, whatever you want to do. Remember that if you share this video via my Facebook page or you leave a comment here, you're automatically entered in a contest to win at least 4 of the albums I recommend this month at the end of the month. If you want to email me, you can go ahead and do that at thedailyguru@gmail.com, and check out my website where every single day I write about the greatest music of all time at thedailyguru.net. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr right here, and we'll see you guys again next week.